industry based for structural transformation of economy. Industry refers to the sector of an economy that involves production of goods and services through manufacturing, processing, and other value-added activities. It encompasses a wide range of activities: manufacturing, construction, mining, energy production, and more. Industry refers to the sector of an economy that involves production of goods. Industry refers to the sector of an economy that involves production uh, manufacturing, processing, and other value added activities. It encompasses wide range of activities including manufacturing, construction, mining, energy production, and more. Hello, welcome. To like the live. Industrial industrial profession means economic activity done by individual through production and service. Economic economic activity done by individual means the economic activity done by individuals, firm or company with the objective of production service. Industrial profession means the economic activity done by individual, firm or company production service. And share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for joining me. Hello, SK Sir. Do you like the live, guys? Policy 2067. Industrial profession means the economic activity done by individual, firm or company with production and service. The contribution of industry employment income is employment income is status of industry in Nepal. Contribution to productive industry growth rate 3.78% and its percent. Hello, Bharat. Commission. Industry in Nepal contribution to GDP 12.83%, productive 78%, and its contribution to GDP 4.98%. 4.98%. There are 9,000 is proposed to provide employment to 7 lakh infrastructure industry. Hello, hello. I can you listen me? There may be some network issue. Okay. I think there is network issue. The weather is here raining, so due to that. Okay, Aditi. Industry in Nepal contribution to GDP 12.83%, productive industry growth rate 3.78, and its contribution to GDP 4.98, contribution to GDP 12.83%, productive industry growth rate 3.78%, and its contribution to GDP 4.98%, productive industry growth rate 3.78%, and its contribution to GDP 4.98%. There are 9,900 in country which has proposed to provide employment to 7,31,000 23 persons per industry. There are 9,963 industry in Nepal. I am studying for PSC of Nepal, and I am studying its mains paper. Second paper, it's no, I am studying third paper, contemporary issues. Productive industry growth is 3.78% and its contribution to GDP 4.98%. There are 9,963 industry in country which has proposed to provide employment to 7,31,000 person per industry. Share of infrastructure industry 0.76%. 10 industrial areas, 2 special economic zones, Vairava and Simara. Foreign industry 6,982 and proposed 3,39,675 persons for employment. BIPA with BIPA 6 country and BIPA with 10 country and PTA with 2 country. BIPA with 6 country and BIPA with 10 country and PTA with 2 country. Classification of industry. According to Industrial Enterprise Act 1976, industries are classified on the basis of nature of investment and production. On the basis of nature of investment, micro industry, cottage industry, small industry, medium industry, large industry. On the basis of nature of investment, micro industry, cottage industry, small industry, medium and large industry. Micro industry with fixed capital not exceeding 20 lakh rupees, excluding house and land with fixed capital not exceeding 20 lakh rupees, excluding house and land. The entrepreneurs himself or herself involved in operation and management of industry. The entrepreneurs himself or herself involved in Killer Pawan. I am studying for PSC of Nepal, Public Service Commission of Nepal. Micro industry with fixed capital not exceeding 20 lakh rupees, excluding maximum of 9 workers, including entrepreneur with annual transaction of less than rupees 1 crore, electricity consumption less than or equal to 20 kilowatt. Cottage industry, घरेलू उद्योग, based on traditional skills and technology, labor oriented based on specific skills and local raw materials and local technology, arts and culture, energy consumption up to 50 kilowatt. Cottage industry based on traditional skills and technology, labor oriented based on specific skills or raw materials and local technology, arts and culture, energy consumption up to 50 kilowatt. Small industry, fixed capital not exceeding rupees 15 crores, other than micro and cottage industry. Small industry, fixed capital not exceeding rupees 15 crores, other than micro and cottage industry. Medium industry, fixed capital 15 to 50 crores, medium industry, fixed capital 15 to 50 crores, large industry, fixed capital up to 50 crores. Small industry, fixed capital not exceeding rupees 15 crores. 15 crores, other than micro and cottage industry. Medium industry, fixed capital 15 to 50 crores, large industry, fixed capital up to 50 crores. On the basis of nature of production, 8 types of industry: energy-based, manufacturing-based, agriculture and forest product-based industry, mining industry, infrastructure industry, tourism industry, information communication technology and information distribution technology-based service industry. On the basis of nature of production, there are 8 types of industry: energy-based, manufacturing-based, for agriculture and forest product-based, energy-based, manufacturing-based, agriculture and forest product-based, mining industry, infrastructure industry, tourism industry, information technology, information communication technology, information distribution technology-based service industry. On the basis of nature of production, there are 8 types: energy-based, manufacturing, energy-based manufacturing, for forest and forest agriculture and forest product-based, mining industry, infrastructure industry, tourism industry, ICT and service industry, ICT and service industry. Provisions regarding industry, Article 51B. Policies relating to economy, industry and commerce to strengthen national economy through participation and independent development of public-private and cooperative sectors. To strengthen national economy through participation and independent development of public, private and cooperative sectors. To strengthen national economy through participation and independent development of public, private and cooperative sectors. To achieve economic prosperity by way of optimum mobilization of available means and resources. To achieve economic prosperity by way of optimum mobilization of available means and resources. To achieve economic prosperity by way of optimum mobilization of available means and resources, while focusing on the role of private sector in the economy. To promote the cooperative sector and mobilize the national development to the maximum extent. To promote the cooperative sector and mobilize it in national development to the maximum extent. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in the overall national development while providing for regulation to maintain fairness, accountability and competition in all of its activities. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in the overall national development. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in overall national development. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in overall national development while providing for regulation to maintain fairness, accountability and competition in all of its activities. Encourage and mobilize the economic sector in overall national development. Economic sector in overall national development, overall national development and mobilize it in overall national development while providing for regulation to maintain fairness, accountability and competition in all of its activities. This is national economic through independent through participation and independent development of public, private and cooperative sector. To achieve economic prosperity by optimum mobilization of available means and resources while focusing on the role of private sector in the economy. To promote cooperative sector and mobilize it in national development to the maximum extent. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in the overall national development. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in the overall national development while providing for it. To encourage and mobilize the economic sector in overall national development while providing for regulation to maintain fairness, accountability, competition in all of its activities, to make equitable distribution of available means and resources and benefits of economic development, to make equitable distribution of available means and resources and benefits of economic development, to make equitable distribution of available means and to make equitable distribution of available means and resources, available means and resources, resources and benefits of economic development. To diversify and expand markets for goods and services by promoting exports through development and expansion of industry by identifying the areas of competitive advantage. To diversify and expand the market of goods and services while promoting exports through development and expansion of industries upon identifying areas of competitive advantage. To protect interests of consumers by maintaining trade fairness and discipline, by making national economy competitive, by eliminating activities such as black marketing, monopoly, creating artificial scarcity and restricting competition. To protect interests of consumers by maintaining trade fairness and discipline, by making national economy competitive. To protect interests of consumers by maintaining trade fairness and discipline, by making national economy competitive while eliminating activities such as black marketing, monopoly, creating artificial scarcity and restricting competition. To protect and promote national industries and resources and accord private domestic investment based on Nepali labor skills and raw materials for development of national economy. To protect and promote national industries and resources and accord priority to domestic investment based on Nepali labor skills and raw materials for development of national economy. To accord priority to domestic investment for development of national economy. To accord priority to domestic investment for development of national economy. To accord priority to domestic investment for development of national economy. Record priority to domestic investment for development of national economy. To record priority to domestic investment for development of national economy. To encourage foreign capital and technological investment in areas of import substitution and export promotion. To encourage foreign capital and technological investment in areas of in areas of import substitution and export promotion. To encourage foreign capital and technological investment in areas of import substitution and export promotion in consonance with national interest and encourage and mobilize on investment in development of infrastructure. To make the receiving of foreign assistance transparent while making the national needs and priorities as the base for obtaining foreign assistance and incorporating amounts received in the form of foreign assistance in national budget. To make the receiving of foreign assistance transparent while maintaining the national needs and priority while making the national needs and priorities the basis for obtaining foreign assistance and incorporating amounts received in the form of foreign assistance in national budget. To utilize knowledge, skills, technology and capital of non-resident Nepali in the national development. To make economic development dynamic by establishing coordination among provinces and the federation in relation to the industrial corridors. To make economic development dynamic by establishing to make economic development dynamic by establishing coordination among provinces and the federation in relation to industrial corridors, special economic zones, national project and project involving foreign investment. To make economic development dynamic by establishing coordination among provinces and the federation in relation to the industrial corridors, special economic zones, national project and project involving foreign investment. Provisions in 16th plan existing situation, major issues and challenges. Situation of 16th plan of industry. The share of manufacturing industry in the gross domestic product reached 5.3% in fiscal year 2023, falling short of meeting the 15th plan target of 6.5%. The act of governing the establishment and operation of industry, special industrial delivery, the essential prerequisites for industrial development has been amended. Major issues and challenges: increasing contribution of industrial sector through economy. In the increasing contribution of industrial sector through economy. Identify and advantage: produce goods and services that have competitive edge or comparative comparative advantage. Identify and produce goods and services that have competitive edge or comparative advantage. Make the products competitive in the domestic and international market by increasing cost effectiveness and quality standards. Make the product competitive in domestic and international market by increasing cost effectiveness and quality standards. Rehabilitate strict industries based on feasibility and run operational industries. Rehabilitate strict industries based on feasibility and run operational industries in full capacity. Mobilize domestic and foreign private investments. Mobilize domestic and foreign private investment in the industrial sector by creating an investment-friendly environment. Develop skill, entrepreneurial spirit, risk-bearing capacity and technological know-how. Develop skills, entrepreneurial spirit, risk-bearing capacity and technological know-how required for industrial development. Develop and promote small, medium and cottage industries by linking traditional knowledge, skills and technologies with innovative knowledge and technologies. Ensuring branding, patent price protection, and forward and backward linkage of Nepali indigenous products in international value chains and exchange networking. Operate the built industrial infrastructure in full capacity. Establish good business relationship between farmers and entrepreneurs based on mutual benefits to create internal value chain in agriculture and forest-based industries. Identify, explore, and extract mines and minerals for industrial and business promotion. Establish, develop, and operate industrial estates based on study, research, and innovation. No, I am not studying for needs. I am not a NEET aspirant. Transformative strategy: increasing contribution to GDP through development and expansion of industrial sector. For increased establishment and expansion of industry, prepare a suitable investment environment through amendment to the legislation and attract foreign resources in addition to internal sources for meeting rising investment requirements. Emphasize on use of local raw materials and modern technology as required for increased establishment and expansion of the industry. Prepare suitable investment environment through amendment to the investment regulations and attract foreign resources in addition to internal resources for meeting rising investment requirements. Emphasize on use of local raw materials and modern technology as required for quality production. Emphasize on use of local raw materials and modern technology as required for quality production. Make an assessment of the current and future manpower requirement for all types of industries. Make an assessment of current and future manpower requirement for all types of industries and apply techniques appropriate management. Emphasize on enhancement of entrepreneurial work culture and good industrial relations. Preserve and promote indigenous skills that may be helpful in establishing value chains in industrial sector. Maintain linkage in industrial chain by preserving and promoting traditional knowledge, skills and technologies. Increase investment in source exploration and identification of potential increase investment in source exploration and identification of potential mines that lie scattered across the country and through systematic documentation of mines bring them to commercial use. Increase investment in source exploration and identification of potential mines that lie scattered across the country through systematic documentation of mines bring them to commercial use. Develop and promote small, medium and domestic industries in the field of agriculture, forestry and mining. Identify goods and services age and competitive advantage. Develop and promote small, medium, and domestic in the field of agriculture, forestry, and mining. Identify goods and services with competitive age and competitive advantage. Establish commercial production system in this area and contribute to growth in GDP. Major programs: Industrial Development and Investment Promotion Program, Program for Facilitating Conducive Environment for Industry Operation, Program for Development and Promotion of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Industrial Development and Investment Promotion Program, Industrial Development and Industrial Development and Investment Promotion Programs, Program for Facilitating Conducive Environment for Industry Operation, Industrial Development and Investment Promotion Program, Program for Facilitating Conducive Environment for Industry Operation, Program for Development and Promotion of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Industrial Development and Investment Promotion Program: create investment friendly environment by amending investment laws, create investment friendly environment by amending investment laws, regulation, and encourage domestic and foreign investment, automate the process from company registration to closure of industries, prioritize complete and fully operationalized industrial estates in the process of development, including special economic zones and industrial villages, after considering location and needs of labor-wise and sector-wise coordination and collaboration, operate additional number of industrial estates, special economic zones, and industrial villages. Give special emphasis to agriculture and industries based on domestic raw materials for industrial development. Construction and development of industrial estates through public-private partnership on land made available by the government. Encourage domestic and foreign investment in production of export-oriented goods. Simplify industrial policy, procedure management. Enhance collaboration with private sector to establish local brands of various goods. Programs for facilitating conducive environment for industry operation. Integrate local raw materials into industrial chains through the farm to factory program. Integrate local raw materials to industrial chains through farm to factory program. Encourage startup ventures through technology development fund. Search for explore and identify mines. Encourage startup ventures through technology development fund. Encourage startup ventures through technology development fund. Search for explore and identify mines and commercialize mining industry. Search for explore and identify mines and commercialize mining industry in public-private partnership framework. To ensure availability of skilled manpower, produce skilled manpower through on-the-job training, as well as in the collaboration with universities and training to ensure availability of skilled manpower, produce skilled manpower through on-the-job training, as well as in collaboration with universities and training centers. Make provision for paying for production unit wage apart from minimum remuneration. Provision for paying for production unit wages apart from minimum remuneration. Bring out policy reforms to keep interest rate of the banks entrepreneurs friendly. Adjust custom tariff in such a way that products produced domestically can withstand competition with imported goods of similar nature. Control smuggling of goods. To ensure sale of goods that are produced in sufficient quantities within the country, utilize tariff and non-tariff instruments and review existing trade agreements. Programs for development and promotion of micro, small and medium enterprise. For development and promotion of micro, small and medium enterprise, interlink traditional knowledge, skills and experience and operationalize such enterprise. Also interlink traditional knowledge, skill, experience and technology with innovative knowledge and techniques. Provide special incentives to entrepreneurs who promote these unique resources. Program for development and promotion of micro, small and medium. For development and promotion of micro, small and medium enterprise. Interlink traditional knowledge, skills and expertise in operationalized service enterprise. Also interlink traditional knowledge, skill, expertise and technology with innovative knowledge and techniques. Provide special incentives to entrepreneurs who promote these unique resources. Other provisions: the Industrial Enterprise Act 1976 to build a dynamic and robust economy by making it easy, predictable, and effective management of the industrial sector, while focusing respectively on import substitution and export promotion through mobilization of the resources available in the country to maximum extent to enhance the production of industrial goods or services and employment opportunities by making the industrial environment of the country investment friendly and competitive. The Foreign Investment and Technical Transfer Act 1975 to make national economy competitive, strong, and employment oriented through mobilization to the maximum extent of the available means and resources for the economic prosperity of the country and to achieve sustainable economic growth through industrialization while creating an investment friendly environment to attract foreign capital, technology, and investment in the sector of import substitution, export promotion through increasing productivity and of infrastructure development, production of goods or services. Features of Nepal's industry sector. Features of Nepal's industry sector. Small scale enterprise, low industrialization, limited industrial diversity, energy shortage, infrastructure challenges, dependency on imports, lack of access to finance, informal economy, seasonal nature, export oriented potential, employment generation, urbanization, capacity utilization, government initiatives, need for technological upgradation, sustainability concerns. Features of Nepal industry sector. Small scale enterprise, small scale enterprises, low industrialization, limited industrial diversity, energy shortages, challenges, on dependency on imports, lack of access to finance, oriented potential, employment generation, urbanization. Features of Nepal's industry sector is small scale enterprise, low industrialization, limited industrial diversity, energy shortage, infrastructure challenges, dependency on imports, lack of access to finance, informal economy, seasonal nature, export oriented potential, employment generation, urbanization, capacity utilization, government initiatives, need for technological upgradation, sustainability concerns. Small scale enterprise. Nepal's industrial sector is characterized by a large number of small and medium sized enterprise SMEs. These enterprises often operate in traditional and labor intensive industries such as textiles, handicrafts, and agro processing. Hello. such as textile, handicraft, and agriculture. Low industrialization compared to many countries. Nepal's level of industrialization is relatively low. The country is still only transitioning from an agrarian economy to the industrial one. Limited industrial diversity. The industrial sector in Nepal is relatively narrow in terms of the types of industries represented. Textiles, carpets, and agro processing are among the dominant industries. There is need for diversification and development of high value added industries. Energy shortage, frequent energy shortage, particularly electricity, have been a major constraint for industrial growth. This shortage have led to increased production costs and disrupted operation. Energy shortage, frequent energy shortage, particularly electricity, have been a major constraint for industrial growth. This shortage have led to increased production costs and disrupted operations. Energy shortage, frequent energy shortages, particularly electricity, have been a major constraint for industrial growth. These shortages have led to increase the production cost and disrupted operation. Energy shortage, frequent energy shortage, particularly electricity, have been a major constraint for industrial growth. Frequent energy shortage, particularly electricity, have been a major constraint. These shortages have led to increased production cost and disrupted operations. Infrastructure challenges, inadequate infrastructure including roads, transportation, and logistics can hinder industrial activities and access to markets. Dependency on imports. Many industrial inputs and raw materials are imported, which can make production costs higher and reduce the competitiveness of native industries. Dependency on imports. Many industrial inputs and raw materials are imported, which can make in the production cost higher and reduce the competitiveness of native dependency on imports. Many industrial inputs and raw materials are imported, which can make production cost higher and reduce the competitiveness of native industries. Lack of access to finance. Access to finance and credit is often limited or for industrial enterprises, especially SMEs, hindering their ability to invest in modernization and expansion. Lack of access to finance. Access to finance and credit is often limited for industrial enterprise, especially SMEs, hindering their ability to invest in modernization and expansion. Informal economy. A significant portion of industrial activities in Nepal operates in informal sector, which can limit their access to formal markets. Finance and legal. A lack of access to finance and credit is often limited for industrial enterprise, especially SMEs, hindering their ability to invest in modernization and expansion. Informal economy. A significant portion of industrial activity in Nepal operates in informal sector, which can limit their access to formal markets. Finance and legal protectors. Seasonal nature. Some industries in Nepal, such as agriculture, retail, processing, can be highly seasonal, leading to fluctuations in production and employment. Some industries in Nepal, such as agriculture, retail, processing, can be highly seasonal, leading to fluctuation in production and employment. Export-oriented potential. Despite challenges, certain industries such as textiles, carpets, and handicrafts have export potential, and the government has made efforts to promote the industry in international market. Export-oriented potential. Despite challenges, certain industries such as textiles, carpets, and handicrafts have export potential, and the government has made efforts to promote these industries in international market. Export-oriented potential. Despite challenges, certain industries such as textile, carpets, and handicrafts have export potential, and government has made efforts to promote these industries in international market. Employment generation. The industrial sector is an important source of employment, particularly for semi-skilled and skilled workers. This is especially significant in urban areas. Urbanization. Industrial growth has contributed to urbanization as people migrate to industrial centers in search of employment opportunities and improved living standards. Urbanization. Industrial growth has contributed to urbanization as people migrate to industrial centers in search of employment opportunities and improved living standards. Capacity utilization. Some industries in Nepal face challenges related to low capacity utilization due to various factors including energy shortage and market competition. Government initiatives. The government has implemented policies and programs to promote industrialization and attract foreign investment, especially measures have been established to encourage industrial growth. Need for technological upgradation. Many industries in Nepal would benefit from technological upgradation and modernization to improve Many industries, many industries in no, not income tax. Importance of industry sector in Nepal. Earnings, economic growth, job creation, economic growth, creation, earnings, infrastructure development, income generation, seventh level section. Administration. What happens next? Technological transfer. Not auditor. sector important in Nepal: economic growth, job creation, export earnings, infrastructure development, income generation, technological transfer, reduced dependency, value addition. Economic growth: a vibrant industrial sector can stimulate economic growth by increasing production and adding value to products, which can lead to higher income level and improved living standards. Economic growth: a vibrant industrial sector can stimulate economic growth by increasing production and adding value to products, which can lead to higher income level and improved living standards. Job creation: industry provides jobs for a significant portion of the population, including those with technical and vocational skills. Job creation: industry provides jobs for a significant portion of the population, including those with technical and vocational skills. This reduces unemployment and underemployment, particularly among the youth. Export earnings: industrial exports can generate foreign exchange earnings, which are essential for financing imports and supporting economic stability. Export earnings: industrial exports can generate foreign exchange earnings, which are essential for financing imports. Export earnings: industrial exports can generate foreign exchange earnings, which are essential for financing imports and supporting economic stability. Infrastructure development: industrial projects often require the development of infrastructure, contributing to improved transportation, energy generation, and connectivity. Income generation: industrial activities generate income not only for business but also for workers and local communities, stimulating local economies. Income generation: industrial activities generate income not only for business but also for workers and local communities, stimulating local economies. Technological transfer: the industrial sector often involves the transfer of technology and knowledge, which can lead to skill development and innovation in the country. Technological transfer: the industrial sector often involves transfer of technology and knowledge, which can lead to skill development and innovation in the country. Reduce dependency: or diversified industrial base can reduce Nepal's dependency on few key sectors, making the economy more resilient to external shocks. Reduce dependency: or diversified industrial base can reduce Nepal's dependency on few key sectors, making the economy more resilient to external shocks. Value addition: by adding value to raw materials, industries can enhance the overall competitiveness of Nepal's products. By adding value to raw materials, industries will enhance overall competitiveness of Nepal's products in both domestic and international markets. Challenges of industrial sector in Nepal. Forward. Wait, guys, I am coming back in 5 minutes. Not 5 minutes, maybe. in Nepal, infrastructure deficiencies, limited access to finance, energy shortage, import deficiency, low technological adoption, bureaucratic red tape, skill shortage, access to land, market competition, informal sector competition, lack of resource in development, environmental regulation, political instability, access to market, inadequate industrial zone, quality control, lack of export diversification, deficiencies, limited access to finance, infrastructure deficiencies, deficiencies, finance, adoption, dictate, skill shortages, access to land, market competition, informal sector competition, lack of resource and development, environment regulation. Instability, access to market, inadequate industrial zones. Challenges of industry finance, energy shortage, import dependency, low technological adoption, bureaucratic data, skill shortage, access to land, market competition, informal sector competition, lack of resource and development, environment regulation, political instability, access to market, inadequate industrial zones, quality control, lack of export diversification, infrastructure deficiencies, inadequate transportation infrastructure, including roads, ports, and logistics, can lead to delays in the movement of goods and increased transportation costs for our industrial enterprise. Limited access to finance. Many industrial enterprises, especially the small and medium-sized ones, face challenges in accessing finance and credit, hindering their ability to invest in modernization and expansion. Limited access to finance. Many industrial enterprises, especially small and medium-sized ones, face challenges in accessing finance and credit, hinder the ability to invest in modernization and expansion. Energy shortage, frequent and prolonged energy shortage, particularly electricity, were a major constraints for industrial activities in Nepal a few years ago. However, still power costs, stop production schedules, and increased production costs. Energy shortage, frequent and prolonged energy shortage, particularly electricity, were a major constraints for industrial activities in Nepal. Few years ago, however, still power costs, disrupt to product schedules, and increase production costs. Import dependency. Nepal's industries often rely on imported raw materials and intermediate goods, making them vulnerable to currency fluctuations and disruption. Nepal's industries often rely on imported raw materials and intermediate goods, making them vulnerable to currency fluctuations. technological adoption. Many industry operations in Nepal still use outdated and traditional technologies. There is a need for greater technological innovation and modernization. Bureaucratic red tape, cumbersome bureaucratic processes including complex regulatory requirements and corruption can slow down business operation and discourage foreign investment. The shortage of skilled labor and technical expertise can limit the ability of industries to adopt modern practices and technologies. Access to land, securing land for industrial purpose can be challenging, particularly for large industrial projects. Market competition. Nepal's industries often face competition from cheaper imported goods, making it difficult to compete in both domestic and international markets. Informal sector is prevalent in Nepal, which can pose challenges for formal industries in terms of market competition and compliance with labor and tax regulations. Lack of R&D, research and development. Insufficient investment in research and development hinders innovation and product development in the industrial sector. Environmental regulations. Environmental regulation and concerns requires industries to adopt more sustainable and eco-friendly practices, which can increase operational costs. Environmental regulations and concerns require industries to adopt more sustainable and eco-friendly practices, which can increase operational costs. Political instability. Of periods of political instability and uncertainty can disrupt industrial activities and deter foreign periods of political instability and uncertainty can disrupt industrial activities and deter foreign import. Periods of political instability and uncertainty can disrupt industrial activities and deter foreign investments. Access to market. Limited access to international market due to trade barriers and the lack of trade agreements can restrict the export potential of Nepalese industries. Inadequate industrial zone. While special economic zones have been established to promote industrial growth, there is a need for further development and infrastructure improvement in these zones. Quality control. Maintaining consistent product quality and standards is challenging for some industries in Nepal operating their competitiveness in global market. Lack of export diversification. Nepal's industrial exports are often concentrated in a few sectors such as textiles and carpets. Diversifying the range of export products is essential for sustainable growth. Way forward or recommendation. Infrastructure improvement, access to finance, energy infrastructure development, technology adoption, reducing bureaucratic hurdles, skills development, access to land, market diversification, quality control and standards, environment sustainability, policy stability, export promotion, innovation in resource, infrastructure for special economic zones, capacity building and promote sustainable industries. What is special economic zone? Special economic zone plays a crucial role in promoting industrialization, attracting foreign direct investments, and facilitating economic growth in many countries. Special economic zones plays a crucial role in promoting industrialization, motivation. plays a crucial role in promoting industrialization, attracting foreign direct investment, and facilitating economic growth in many countries. Countries. In Nepal, in Nepal's context, special economic zones are designated areas with specific regulatory and policy framework aimed at fostering national development, export promotion, and job creation. Hello, hello, hello. Plays a crucial role in promoting industrialization, attracting foreign direct investment, and facilitating economic growth in many countries. In Nepal's context, regulatory and policy frameworks aimed at fostering industrial development. In Nepal's context, specific regulatory and policy framework aimed at fostering industrial development. Export promotion and job. Election officer को रिटर्न रिटर्न चाहिँ मैले लेख्दै लेख्दै पढ्छु मैले नोट्सहरू पोइन्ट्सहरू चाहिँ त्यसरी पढ्ने गर्छु हेर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यसरी चाहिँ नोटबाटै पढ्छु In Nepal's context, regulatory and policy frameworks होइन मैले पहिले धेरै लङ च्याप्टर भयो लेखेर अनि त्यसपछि पढ्छु मैले होइन आफै लेख्छु अनि त्यसपछि पढ्छु त्यस्तो गर्छु साउन्ड इस्यु अलि छ कोही बेला 7-8 फिक्स हुँदैन दिनको तर रेगुलर चाहिँ पढ्छु है रेगुलर पढ्छु तर दिन हेलो पोस्का तपाईँले टिकटक फेरि खोल्नु भएको छ मैले हेरेको थिएँ टिकटकमा तपाईँले purpose and objective purpose and objective of special economic zone industrial growth export promotion मैले लाइक गरेको थिएँ तपाईको भिडियो Industrial growth. Special economic zones are established to promote industrialization and diversify Nepal's economy beyond agriculture. Special economic zones are established to promote industrialization and diversify Nepal's economy beyond agriculture. Export promotion. They aim to increase exports by providing a conducive environment for export-oriented industries. They aim to increase exports by providing conducive environment for export-oriented industries. Employment generation, especially to generate employment opportunities, particularly for local workforce. Foreign direct investment and a stable regulatory environment. Infrastructure development, especially economic zones, often lead to roads, utilities, and transportation network. Especially economic zones often lead to infrastructure development, including roads, utilities, and transportation networks. पनि रहेछ, म आफै कन्ट्याक्ट गर्छु तपाईँलाई. आई एम फ्रम नेपाल. Foundation for special economic zones in Nepal is the Nepal the legal and regulatory framework for their establishment and operation. The third attempt होइन. पढ्दैनौ. डेली चाहिँ पढ्नु पर्छ. Act 2073, the legal foundation for special economic zones in Nepal is the Nepal is Special Economic Act, which provides legal and regulatory framework for their establishment and operation. It further clarifies the establishment of special economic zones to facilitate the process of industrialization. Facilitate the process of industrialization, speed up the momentum of economic development through export promotion. Types of special economic zone: export processing zone, integrated processing zone focused on promoting export-oriented industries, typically offer tax incentives, duty exemptions, and simplified custom procedure. Integrated special economic zones. These zones are designed to accommodate a wide range of industries, including manufacturing, services, and technology. They often provide a comprehensive ecosystem for businesses, including residential areas and recreational facilities. नेपाल चितवन बताओ म economic zone types: export processing zone, integrated special economic zone. Export processing zone focused on promoting export oriented industries and typically offer tax incentives, duty exemptions, and simplified custom procedure. Export processing zones focused on promoting export oriented industries and typically offer tax incentives, duty exemptions, and simplified customs procedure. Export processing zones focus on promoting export oriented industries, and typically offer tax incentives, duty exemptions, and simplified custom procedure. Integrated special economic zones. These zones are designed to accommodate a wide range of industries, including manufacturing, service, and technology. They often provide a comprehensive ecosystem for business, including residential areas and recreational facilities. Incentives and benefits: tax benefits, land and infrastructure benefits, one-stop service. Tax benefits: especially economic zones often offer tax incentives such as exemption from custom duties, VAT, and income tax for a specified period. Land and infrastructure. Land in special economic zone is often of high level at competitive rates, and infrastructure, including utilities and transportation, is well developed. Land in special economic zone is often of high level at competitive rates, and infrastructure, including utilities and transportation, is well developed. मग चितवन वाटाव चितवन one stop service. Special economic zones often provide a one stop service center to facilitate business registration, approvals, and permits. Trade. Trade is exchange of goods and services between individuals, business, or countries. It is a fundamental economic activity that involves the buying and selling of products and services to meet the needs and wants of consumers. पढिरहेको Trade is the exchange of goods and services between individuals, business, or countries. It is a fundamental economic activity that involves buying and selling of products and services meet the needs and wants of consumers and business. Trade can occur at various levels in different nations. By the Fagun of fiscal 2% to rupees 158.17 billion. And merchandise imports increased by 11.2%. In the same period last year, merchandise percent and 2.7% respectively. By mid-March of current fiscal year, total trade deficit increased by 6.2%. It is a fundamental economic activity that involves the buying and selling of products and services to meet the needs and wants of consumers and businesses. That involves buying and selling wants of consumers and businesses. Trade is the exchange of goods and services between individuals, business, or countries. Trade is the exchange of goods or services countries. It involves buying and consumers. It is a fundamental economic activity that involves the buying and selling of products and services to meet the needs of consumers and businesses. Consumers and businesses. Country to international trade between the different nations. कुनै एक स्थानको कार्यसँग सम्बन्धित पेशा व्यवसाय अर्को स्थानमा रहेको उत्पादन Status of trade in Nepal. Vacancy or demand in one location with a product of another location. The trends and strategies follow. The share of imports into the trade has remained a high of 85%. आयात को हिस्सा उच्च रह्यो आयातमा import. The share of imports in total trade has remained above 10%. Both trade 19.2 and trade deficit increased compared to the previous year. Both total trade 9.24% and increased to year. The business situation for the fiscal year 1882 is as follows. '82 is total foreign trade कुल वैदेशिक व्यापार 20 खर्ब 81 अर्ब 15 करोड 20 खर्ब अर्ब अनि 15 करोड 19.24% बढेको निकासी इम्पोर्ट निकासी पैठारी निकासी भनेको एक्सपोर्ट्स अब 77 अर्ब 2 खर्ब 77 अर्ब 3 करोड 81.80% ले बढेको increased by 81.80%. Total imports 18 खर्ब 12 करोड increased by 13.25%. Imports 13.9 export 81.80%. कुल वस्तु र निकासीको अंश export 31 share of import share of export is 13.31% and import is 86.69%. Trade deficit is and व्यापार घाटा ट्रेड डेफिसिट 15 खर्ब 27 अर्ब %ले बढेको निकासी पठारी एक्सपोर्ट इम्पोर्ट रेशियो 6.51%. Share in total trade has remained high. Two-thirds. Contribution of wholesale and retail trade to the GDP has remained around 14%. Status of trade in Nepal. The share of imports in total trade has remained high, above 85%. Both total trade 90 both total trade 19.24% and trade deficit 6% increased compared to previous year. The trade situation for fiscal year 2081 exports to Kharba 70. Total foreign 15 crore increase by 19.24%. Total exports to Kharba 7. Imports 18 Kharba 4. Share of export is 13.31% and import. Both total trade 19.24% and trade deficit is 6% increased compared to the previous year. The trade exports to Kharba 70. 18 Kharba 4. Eighty six point 69. Kharba 27 Arba 9. 15 Kharba 27 Arba 15 Kharba 27 9 crore 6%, increase of 6%. Export import ratio 6.5%. India's share in total trade has remained high. जान लाग्छु अब राति पढ्ने प्लान छ बाई बाई